morning, guys. Today is Monday, July 26th, and I just got my echo done. This is probably the quickest appointment that I have gone to, and probably the least painful because I didn't have to get stuck today. I've learned to stop rushing the process because regardless of how impatient I am, I still gotta wait. So it doesn't really matter. So I do have another appointment today at 1 o'clock, which will be a follow-up to the porta cath, and then also get my stitches removed today. And everything else should be going on through my oncologist moving forward. It seems like the process has changed where I think I have everything written down in what order everything's going to be in, and then they hit me with something else. But obviously that's just part of the process. And I'd rather they just go in and be as thorough as they possibly can. The point of the echo is to make sure that my heart can handle the chemo medicine that they're going to put me on. I do have high blood pressure. I have had it for years. But to my knowledge, I don't believe I have any heart issues, but my oncologist wanted to be on the safe side, just to make sure. I'm glad that he's taking those safety measures. He's about to run into Ross and then run out. I'm going to be extra careful. I'm going to just go in and get what I need to get, and I'm going to come back out. So chances are my mom is going to curse me out when she sees this video. But better to ask for forgiveness than permission. But she's definitely going to kick my butt. But I got to go get it. I'm already out here. Might as well. I'm only been in the store for a couple minutes. I'm going to be extra careful. I got my hand sanitizers. I got my Clorox wipes. I got my mask. I'm going in to that section, right out. I'm going to Apple Pay it, so I ain't got to touch nothing. I know that I cannot, once I start chemo, I will not be able to leave the house. Right now, I'm still normal. Yes, I know COVID numbers have gone up, but I do not leave out the house. I'm just going to Ross to get a comforter set, and that's it. And then from there, I'm going to go home. Other than that, I haven't been leaving out the house. I know for a fact once I go on chemo, my immune system is going to be not where it's supposed to be. So I do know that I do not need to go out the house. So just wanted to add that. Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my video for June the 26th. I had to have 2 doctor's appointments today, one at 9 and one at 1. The first one for 9 a.m. was to make sure that we got my echo done. Go get my stitches removed from where the porta cath was entered. So they removed that. That was pretty easy. I will say that the first portion of the visit that I had today, but it did hurt because they had to put pressure on my chest and like under my chest so that they can get the images of my heart. I did get those results today, maybe about 3 hours after the appointment, but I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they say. So I'm gonna wait until the doctor reaches out to me probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow for them to tell me what the results mean. Anyone in the medical field that can deal with all the stuff that y'all deal with on the opposite side. I don't know how y'all do y'all job because I would have been done quit. But that's why I'm in the industry I'm in, because I couldn't do it. The actual process took about almost 2 hours for them to do the echo. So the actual, yeah, I have to start over or at least edit because I'm so tired right now. Okay. So after we did the first appointment, I went home and went back and got on the computer so I can get some work done. Because I didn't get much work done last week. So I did try to catch up today. And I was able to get caught up for the most part. Then I had another appointment where I had to be at for 1 o'clock. And when I went to that appointment for 1 o'clock, I went to the wrong facility. My car told me to go to the facility off over by Lakeview. I still went to the facility off of 190. And I felt so stupid. I had one of my closest friends meet me up there so she can go with me to the doctor because I didn't have anyone available to go with me today. And I went to the wrong facility. Yo, that goes to show you how tired I am. I am probably one of the most organized people you will meet. But I definitely went to the wrong place today. I went in there all confident. I was about 3 minutes late. Went in there completely confident and said, hey, my name, have an appointment for 1. She's like, I don't see anything. She's like, I see something for 9 at the other facility. I was like, no. She's like, I definitely have one with Dr. Bzz. And she's like, oh, well, this is not their office. I was like, I'm definitely having an appointment for 1. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, crap. I was like, I'm definitely at the wrong facility. I was like, thank you. I gotta go. My friend was in there with me, and she was like, well, she was like, hurry up and call them. So I tried calling them. Of course, they didn't answer the phone. They don't never answer the phone when I call on a regular day. So I went there and tried to make it there as quick as possible. The good thing about it is that almost all of my appointments are in the same area within like 15, 20 minutes driving. Even the other appointment that I had earlier this morning. I try to keep everything local because I know sometimes I will actually need someone to bring me to these appointments, even when it comes to chemo, just any other appointments that I may have. So I do have it to where all of my doctors are all close. And if they recommend a doctor that's not close, I'm going to tell them to recommend a doctor that's close. Because I need to be able to do dumb stuff like I did today and go to the wrong facility and let the facility just be like 7 minutes up the road so I can go to the actual appointment. So when I made it to the second facility, my friend was like, you sure you got us at the right place? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the right place we're supposed to be at today. Yo, when I tell y'all, I felt so stupid. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, I think I need a vacation. But I can't have a vacation. It's COVID again. And it's spreading like wildfire again. Plus, I got chemo coming up, so I can't go nowhere. The most I'm going to travel is these screensavers on my TV. So, once I went to the second appointment, we got the stitches removed. They did not let me know anything about the PET scan at this appointment because it's my actual oncologist that ordered those tests, and he has to give me the information. But later on this evening, they did give me a call because my friend asked them to call the other facility to get the results. And they were able to give me a brief description, which I wrote it down. I do not have access to these results yet because they are on a different network. So I'm going to call the doctor tomorrow, the oncologist, so that they can give me a better understanding of what these results read. But according to the person at my surgery, or I'm sorry, at my surgeon's office, from the PET scan, there are no other metastatic diseases found in the PET scan. So that's a plus. I am hoping that that means that the cancer hasn't spread anywhere else past my lymphatic system. And that is just, they'll just be able to do the normal routine that we've already put in place, which is to remove the lymph nodes, do a double mastectomy. Hopefully the cancer is killed by the chemo that we still have yet to find out a day that starts. So I'm not even going to keep saying, hey, I'm probably starting chemo next week. I asked the surgeon today, and she was like, well, I thought they would have had you on the chemo already. That's why we put the port in so early. And then I told her, well, they were waiting for the PET scan results and they were waiting on the echo results. I was like, so I am assuming that that will be the end of all the tests that we have to go through before we can start the chemo. Because had she known that, she would have waited to put the port in. When I went in today, she was expecting me to have already had chemo a couple times. But I can understand why the doctor is being super careful. Like I said, I do have high blood pressure. So we need to make sure that the chemo doesn't have a negative effect on my heart. Other than that, after I left the second appointment, I came home and I worked for a little bit so I can still catch up. I am hoping that when I do start chemo, that I only have to take about a day or two off per week, because it was very hard to catch up today. So if I would have to be out for like 6 weeks, that would be so much work backed up. Like, even no matter if I leave someone in charge and have everyone split the responsibilities, that is going to be a lot of work to come back to. So I definitely need to figure something out. I won't be able to figure out anything until I actually get the chemo. So from there, then I'll be able to determine what our next move is, what I need to do as far as my work is concerned, and if I need to actually take a leave of absence or not. Me personally, taking 6 weeks leave is gonna be detrimental to me as far as work is concerned, because I love to work. I love my job. But also I have to do what's best for me at this time. So if I have to take a leave, then I'm quite sure my job will understand. But if I don't have to take a leave, I'm quite sure they'll understand that as well. So right now we're just waiting to see what's going to happen with the chemo. So I don't have any more appointments for this week, but that doesn't mean anything, because they usually tell me a day or two before that I got an appointment. So as of right now, I don't have any appointments for the rest of the week. I do have to call my oncologist tomorrow to see about scheduling the chemo classes. I was told that those last for about an hour, and I need to get those scheduled because I can't take the chemo until I take the chemo classes. I have been doing better with these videos. I tried doing a little bit different lighting for y'all. Turned the light off and just kept the ring on. So it looked like it's better. I don't know if it's better. Y'all can see my bumps and stuff better now with the lights being off. And then, of course, got the little chest background. I think that's a cute little background that will work for my stories or my videos. And then that way I don't have to put a background. So y'all will know that these videos are shot in my bed, because that's the only time that I have to wind down and not have to worry about kids interrupting, work phones going off, this phone going off. I gotta put on Do Not Disturb just to get a video done. So I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.